Well, good afternoon. Welcome back to our Scottish Highland adventure. Welcome to Crooked Fence Farm, or Crooked Fence Farm Highlands. Yep, Southeast Arkansas. I almost said that wrong. I don't tell y'all where I'm at because the adventure part is not the name of the farm. The farm name is Crooked Fence Farm Highlands in the beautiful Southeast Arkansas. Anyhow, so today, while I get this feed, I saw several questions about how much. Well, actually, it was very specific. It said how much for a Heartland Highland, or how much is a Heartland Highland Cattle Association registered heifer or bull worth. I responded back and just said, well, we're going to find out soon because the big sale for the fall is this coming Saturday. And then I saw somebody else responded back and said, bulls $2,000, heifers $4,000. Well, yeah, maybe. It's all relative to what kind of cattle you have, I guess. And I know they're all Highlands, but I mean, all Highlands are not created equal, kind of like all Angus aren't created equal, all Herefords aren't created equal. Anyway, just to give you, I don't know, some kind of perspective, or my view, I've sold 3 heifers this year. All of them, well, no, 2 of them were about a year and a half old when I sold them. Well, almost 2 years old, I think. And then the last one I sold is a year and 4 months, 5 months, almost a year and a half. I did not get $4,000 for them. I wasn't far off, but I did not get $4,000 for them. And I got a down payment on another one. Whoops, I put too much feed in there. But I still didn't sell her for $4,000. Now, auction prices, anybody that's ever been to an auction, you know how that goes. You can get really great prices at an auction, or you can get really horrible prices at an auction. I've found that for the most part, Highland bulls don't do that well at auction. Some of them will, most of them don't. The market is kind of overrun with bulls. Now, Highland heifers and cows, that's a whole nother story. I think not. I didn't go this year. I went in 22, and Highland young Highland cows and 2-year-old or 3-year-old heifers, they were getting close to $7,000 at that sale. So, you know, it's kind of relative. Anyway, we'll discuss more about it here in just a little bit. Strange looking car. Anyhow, one thing I've learned in the last 3 years of doing this is geographic location matters. Seems that the further south you are, sorry for the noise, further south you are, actually the higher the prices. I have 2 heifers out here I came out of Nebraska. I guess somebody had bought some and paid a much lower price than what people were getting around here. So he talked her into letting him try to sell some for her, and she sent, I don't know, quite a few down to Texas to be sold. I bought 2 of them, and the difference in the price was between the southern part of the country and the northern part, or up around Nebraska, was about $2,000 a head. So that seems to have a factor in it. I try to watch all the different Highland associations that are associated with the American Highland Association. A lot of them have sales and shows. Those prices seem to stay about the same, but I guess if you're selling individually, it's a little different. It's easier sometimes to get a higher price at an auction than it is when you tell someone, hey, I've got this cow for sale for $7,000. And they're not going to buy it, but they'll go to an auction, get in a bidding war against somebody, and before you know it, they bought a cow for $7,000. Don't run over me while I got this. So Saturday is the big sale. We'll see what it is. Was the person that said $2,000 for a bull right? Probably not. $4,000 for a heifer. That's probably pretty close to the going price. When I started in $20,000, by the time I went to my first Highland auction, which is, let's see, maybe 6 months later, that price has increased to actually $4,000. And then the next year, I went expecting to pay about $4,000 and bring home 2, and I went up there and paid over $7,000 for 1 and brought back 1. So, auction prices, you never know. Well, I was going to come over here and fix this fence. I brought everything I need except for screws. That'll be a project for tomorrow, I guess. Girls, I didn't do a very good job. Anyway, you know what? We'll further discuss this tomorrow when I'm fixing these fences. Give me something to do. I'm fixing to go in and cook supper. Yeah, Bossy. She was one of the first 2 I bought. Yep. That black one's the one I paid so much for. Really wasn't expecting that. Huh, girly? She's pretty though. Bought her out of Oklahoma, but I'm pretty sure she came from somewhere in Nebraska too. Not the same farm I bought the others from. Greer there, the white one, she was the first one I bought. She was like $2,100. Bought her, and the black one right beside her, she was over 6 months old, but that's about it. She was, I think, $2,200. And then There's Daisy's out there. She was 1,800. So back in 2020, about $2,000 was the going price. Saturday, we'll find out what this year's prices are going to be like. Hopefully they're still up. Anyhow, going to eat supper. So it's been one of those days, sorry about that. So I don't care what plans you make, they're going to change throughout the day. I was getting up, going to get my little tractor that's sitting out on a hayfield by our local hospital, where it's been for 2 months because I was told it had a flat and it wouldn't start. The battery was dead. So I aired the tire up, changed the battery, wouldn't start. That's what I've been doing all day, trying to figure that out. So I finally found a very, very burnt up fuse that I'll have to work on tomorrow. Anyhow, I had to go borrow a tractor anyhow. I had to get this John Deere, or this forward round baler moved from right there to right here because my daughter and my granddaughter are getting a rabbit shed for her pony rabbits. If you don't know what a pony rabbit is, Google it. Anyhow, I put the John Deere up. I'm going to fix my fences that I started to work on yesterday evening, and then we'll discuss a little bit more about the price of Highland cattle. What are you doing, Toot? Hey, Garth. Hey, Garth. I don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, I know. So back to the price of cattle. I mean, it really depends on what you want to do with them. If you want to sell them for strictly beef, you know, $1,500 is probably your price range. If you want replacement heifers, I know, $2,000 to $8,000 is probably your price range. They're in there, baby. Hang on, we'll get them. So, if you're wanting pasture pets, or what people call, pasture pets, or what people call miniature Highlands, I don't know. Sky's the limit. I wouldn't pay but $1,500 for a pasture pet. Some people will pay $20,000. I've seen it. Hang on, I'll get you one. So, again, I guess the most important thing is a cow or anything else you're selling. There you go, baby. There's some cubes. Is worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. Come on down this way. And that's my take on it. So if you're looking to purchase Highlands, do your due diligence. Don't just buy something because it's got a lot of fur on it. And someone told you it was Highland, 100% Highland. Make sure you get what you want. All right, little girl. I got to go down here and put these cubes out. You stay right here and watch the cows. Okay? Let me go out here and put these cubes out because I need to catch a little girl out there tonight. Or 2. Or 3. We're going in the pen, girls. You stay. You go back down there and watch me. I'm going in the pen right over here. Now move. Move. Move your butts. Move. Daisy, move. 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 Ah, y'all make this difficult. Kind of hard to find in all this stuff, isn't it? Dodging the horns. All right. I don't need you, but I bet you want to go in there with your mama. What, baby? Are the cows making a mess? Look here, why don't you go in there with your mama? There you go. All right. I will be with y'all here in a little bit, girls, ladies, guys, all of the above. All right, let's go give them some water. Okay? Come on down this way. This way. Hey. Whoa.
So this is where I'm saying pony rabbits aren't real. This is just what my granddaughter calls her, bunny rabbits. Anyway, if you Googled it, sorry. Just one of those things.